Hi guys. So I'm sorry that I just disappeared for a good 10 minutes. Um, Basically, firstly, the internet here is not fantastic, and secondly, my computer decided that it wanted to do some updates. So my internet went, and then I tried to sort it out, and then it just didn't update. And if any of you have Windows updates, you'll know that takes forever. Anyway, I'm back again. No one is watching yet, so I'll probably re-explain this again in a minute for whether or not I upload this. It was going so well. I thought that I had conquered the technology, but alas, I had not. Um, Hopefully, someone will come soon because talking to myself is no fun. Okay, people are back. I think people have come back. So, I try so hard. I honestly thought for once, technology was gonna work, but it failed me. I hope that this time it will work. Yes, Emma is here. Emma, I don't know if you were just here 5 minutes ago, but I started a live stream and failed. And the Midnight Craft is here. Okay, good. The gang is coming back together. Um, yeah, I was just explaining before anyone got here. The reason I disappeared was because the internet decided to cut out. So if I disappear again, just just you know, hang in there. I'm not at home. I'm babysitting, as with my last stream. My last stream was fantastic. I didn't get any cutting out, um, but this time I just disappeared off the screen, and then my laptop decided to do all of its Windows updates. So yeah, what I was talking about though, I can't even remember who asked me this question. Someone was asking about my hair dye. So I have changed my hair dye. Last time I made a hair dye video, I used Live XXL. I still use that. I use the real red one. But the thing with Live XXL is I found like for my like ends of my hair, it like wouldn't dye them. So like from like here downwards, my hair was like brown, and it didn't matter like how much permanent dye I put in there. I mean, it's not like the brightest of reds right now because it's been like a good month since I dyed my hair. So what I use their pillar box red, which is it's a semi-permanent, but I use that like on top of my permanent Live XXL hair dye, and that's I think how I keep it so red. I think also because I'm naturally a very light blonde. Like my hair look when it was natural, I don't even remember what that was like, but when it was natural, it used to be like almost a bleach blonde. Hence why like when my roots come out, I look bald. Um, but I've never had to like bleach my hair or anything because it just comes out so light. So I think that probably helps with the color because if the red comes out, it just sort of gets lighter. Okay, so does anyone have any? I know I said this last time and then I disappeared, but does anyone have any questions or comments? I did also want to say, anyone who was watching my live stream last Saturday, I'm sorry that I disappeared so quickly. Um, the people who I was babysitting for just suddenly turned up, and normally I'm like my bag is packed and like my keys are ready to go, and they came in the door and I was like trying to get like everything in my bag, like because I had my laptop plugged in, and oh my goodness, that reminds me, I'm gonna put my battery on battery saver, so hopefully it won't die. Oh my goodness, right, so my battery just went down to 56%, and 56 just I don't know if any of you have heard me talk about this in another video. 56 is it just follows me around all the time. Like I'm not really sure what to do because it's getting silly. Like wherever I look, I see the number 56. Like I know it doesn't sound like that many times, but I probably see it about 3 or 4 times a day. And I know you see a lot of numbers during the day, but I don't know why. But every time I see 56, I'm just like, why is this number following me? So I'm not really too sure Yeah, the Minute Crafter 56. I'm not really sure what kind of topics people wanted me to talk about. I did explain in my live stream that I was doing before the internet decided to die. Um, I've been on placement all day. I'm pretty much running on empty right now. My energy is just gone because I woke up early and then I had to go to placement and I was home for about 40 minutes before I've come babysitting, and I'm gonna be babysitting until like maybe midnight. They said 11:30 midnight, so I'll probably leave around then. So Emma says I'm uploading my first YouTube video this week or next week, and it's vlog, and it's a mashup of different videos throughout the week. How long should I make a video? At the moment, it's 1 minute and 20 seconds. Okay, so I know that a lot of people much prefer shorter videos, like well, I'd say like a year ago, like videos that were around 5 minutes long were probably like the done thing to do. I don't really know the science behind it, but I know that everyone started going on about making 10-minute videos. I think that's to do with like adverts and getting paid for adverts. Because like per view you get like a point zero zero of a pence. And the more adverts that get played, the more obviously 0.1 of a pence you get, and the more it all builds up. So I assume there was something to do with the 10-minute mark. Now I don't know that, like I don't know the science behind that because my videos are always over 10 minutes. I don't mean them to be, but I find when I'm doing reviews, I babble on for ages. Like I keep showing it, and then I'm like, oh, there's another thing, another thing, another thing. Like my straightener review that I put up yesterday night, I was filming for way, way longer. Like I probably filmed for about an hour, and I was able to cut it down to 20 minutes. But that's because I babble for so long. I'm like, and then this happens, and this happens, and this is shiny, and there's like this and this, and I go into so much detail. So if you think my videos are already like too rambly, like you should see the original outtake. But as for your first YouTube video, my first YouTube video was 30 seconds long, I think. And I did a review of a hair clip, and I was like, this is a hair clip I bought. It's really nice. It has a clip and it stays in my hair, and this is where I got it. And it was the most awkward video. I've deleted all of my first videos other than one, which if you scroll right down to the bottom, you'll find. But it's super awkward. But it's a brave move going for a vlog. Like, I'm not very good at vlogging, so um if it's a mashup of different videos throughout the week, how long are your video clips? Because if it only comes to 1 minute and 20 seconds, I guess it depends what kind of week you've had. Like if I did a mashup of my week, it would just be like uni work, uni work, uni work. But at the end of the day, start out small. Definitely what I say is if you're starting off with your first video, like don't get disheartened, because I hadn't made like any friends online. Like before I started making YouTube videos, I never used to comment on other people's videos. Like I didn't really get the point of commenting, but then once I started making my own videos and people started commenting on them, I started to realize like how like not important, but it's nice to get comments because like it kind of gives you a bit of like feedback as to how well it went. So like some of my comments were like, oh, you need to make the shorter, you need to do this, and like they really helped you, and some of them were like really encouraging. But since I started uploading, I have been commenting on so many more people's videos. Like I watch a lot of videos and don't comment on them, but I try, if I have the time, I try to comment on them because I know how like helpful it is. But the from the like advice from someone who started off at zero with like zero friends online, zero people. I mean, like, of course, like a lot of us know you now, Emma. Like, especially people from my last live stream, like we all subscribe to each other. Um, it's easier if you can start off with a few people that know you and then can like support you. But starting off from zero was really, really hard, and I just had to just keep going. Like I stopped for a bit, like for a couple of months. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna bother with this. And then like I just got like a target in my head. Like my target was to reach 100 subscribers, and that took me about a year and a half. But you got to be consistent. Otherwise, like obviously, the more videos you make, the more you're gonna get out there. Should I post it? I definitely post it and see what people say. At the end of the day, some videos are super, super short and some videos are really long, and you've just got to decide what type of like person you want to be. I wish I could make short videos, but I really can't. Like Emily Boo's videos are always really like condensed. It's just bam, bam, bam information. Like she gets the point across and does it really effectively. If I try and do that, it just doesn't work. Like it doesn't work. Um so my first video was with me singing. Yes. I so confessions of the Haunted Bat live stream. This is going to become a thing now. I actually had a YouTube channel before this one, and I'm not going to tell any of you what the name is because you will find it and you will judge me. But I used to make like little sketch videos on there, and I also did some singing. I used to do a lot of like, I used to think that I had the voice of an angel. And I used to do all this singing and I play guitar with it. Now, firstly, I'm horrendous at playing guitar, so that didn't go down too well. And my singing is so bad because I'd have my headphones in and I'd be listening to like whoever the artist was who was singing it. And like my voice was like, yeah, like really complimenting them in my head. And then, cause this is probably when I was about 13 or 14, I'd then upload the video and I'd be like, I bet it's amazing. And then I'd watch it back and be like, what? Why did I put that out there? So I have got a channel somewhere on here. You probably won't recognize me because I'm blonde and horrendous. But I'm singing, and there's ones where I'm doing sketches. Maybe one day I'll make a video reacting to it, but I will blur out the name so that none of you can find my channel. But I also did a channel with my friend as well when we were at school, where we did other like funny sketches. The reason why those videos have been deleted off of YouTube because my school found out when I was at school. I must have been about year 10, year 9, year 10. And in them I talked about prostitutes and um and basically my tutor was like, this is not acceptable, you need to take this down. And I got so bullied. This is one of the reasons why I got so bullied at school, was because of these stupid videos I made. Yeah, let's move on from that. So I've been trained for 6 years, so I'm pretty confident in my voice. I really wish I had taken up like singing lessons. I'm really, really bad at singing. I really wish I was better. Another thing, I was actually thinking this today because I helped with a recorder lesson. Now I have think I've played a recorder maybe once or twice when I was 8. But I had to help with recorder lessons today in my placement. And oh my goodness, I had not the foggiest idea of what I was meant to be doing. But it got me thinking, when I was back at school, I did used to play the piano. Do any of you guys play any instruments? Because I'm wondering how easy it is to learn how to play an instrument from like now. Like picking it up when you're like in your 20s, is that harder than obviously when you're like 11? Because I did my grade 1 piano and I did my grade 2, but I didn't really take it any further. So like one of my regrets that I was thinking about was that I never pursued piano. Because when I was like in secondary school, I quit like at year 7, year 8, because I was like, oh, it's not cool and I don't want to practice. Horrible child. And that's like one of my biggest regrets, because I really wish I could just sit down now and play the piano. I can play the piano, but it's horrendous. So I'm wondering, do any of you guys play any instruments? Like, is it easy to pick up from now? Okay, so you're starting to learn cello. this is the other thing, like the expense of it. I can imagine. I imagine music lessons are very expensive. We have a piano in my house. We used to have two pianos, but yes, Emma, that is a good point. You are more focused. Like now, I do want it. I did learn how to play the Addams Family theme tune though. Like I wanted that so bad. I have no idea like how to read the music for the Addams Family, but I watched a tutorial for hours, like copying someone, so I can't do that. Um, we used to have um we used to have two pianos. One was really well tuned and one wasn't so tuned. And the one that is tuned, we got rid of because I like quit piano, and then like a year later I was like, Mom, I don't want this piano anymore. It's taking up space. So we gave it away to free to like a little kid who was learning. Um I don't regret that because we still have a piano, but it's kind of more like a grand like display piano. And the streaming, I was looking at the word stream, the tuning isn't fantastic, so I'd probably have to get that like pre-tuned if I was to start doing that. But yeah, i I'm thinking of doing some more DIY videos soon. um I'm Next week I'm on placement, but then I have half term, so I have an assignment I have to write next week, but then I have the rest of the week free. I was meant to be going on holiday, but I don't think I am anymore, so that's like so sad. Cry out here. Um, so I'm hoping to do some DIY things. Is there any DIY things, like DIY projects or like suggestions anyone has that they particularly would like to see? Um, because I was thinking of doing one on my jacket because I do have like quite a few various vest jackets and like leather jackets. Now I don't wear them like that often. Like isn't they're not something I wear with everything. Um but I really enjoy the process of like filling them up with stuff. So I've got one jacket which is pretty much just Spooky Box Club pins, and I've painted the back of it, and I've got a jacket that like a leather jacket that I've painted to it looks just like the Harlequin one from Suicide Squad, but it's in black and red rather than like the pink and blue. Um, I've got various other ones with pins and patches and things, so I don't know if any of you guys would be interested in seeing those. Also, yes, the Midnight Crafter cross stitch tutorial. I do mean to keep doing a cross stitch tutorial. I think I'm going to do that once I finish placement though, because I want to spend a good like long time doing it so I can really explain the stuff. Yes, a plain parasol. I was thinking about this the other day because I really want like a lace fan. Does anyone like see that need for life? Like I really want a lace fan. Um so last Saturday, I was explaining to everyone who was watching that Spooky Box Club suspended me. Okay, the drama of it. So I was suspended from Spooky Box Club. I didn't know why. Well, I thought I knew why. Basically, my payment was declined. And I did have enough money in my account at the time they tried to take it out. So, like, just before, I was getting, like, money transferred into my account. But I knew I had enough money at the time that they tried to take it out. So, like, at first I thought they suspended me because of that, but it wasn't. Like, I was, like, sort of worried that it was because I was a bit negative in my last Spooky Box Club video. So they suspended me, and then I left it a couple of days. I emailed them like 3 times, even though they're shut on the weekends apparently. But I kept emailing them because I was really worried because I didn't want to miss out on one of the boxes because I've consistently done unboxing videos since the Black Cat box, which I unboxed that in February 2016, I think. So I was feeling rather annoyed because I thought that I was going to have missed out on the campfire box, which was really annoying because I didn't, like, as I said, I've been doing it consistently. I didn't want to miss out one. And also, although like sometimes the spooky box clubs aren't the best thing I've ever seen, please don't suspend me again. Sometimes they are slightly disappointing. I feel like it's just my luck that if I unsubscribed, they would just bring out an amazing box. Like, that seems to be what happens with life. Anyway, so I contacted them. They didn't reply. I Facebooked them. No, not Facebook. I Instagrammed them. Didn't reply. I DM'd them. Didn't reply. So I was feeling a little bit like, what's going on? I left them comments. Like, if you go to some of their recent photos, I left comments on those photos, like, yo, Spooky Box Club, message me back. And no reply. But they're replying to everyone else. So I was like, maybe I have done something wrong because they're just not, Anyway, I ended up going onto my account and it said that I was suspended, but then it said pay. So I was like, what? So I pressed pay and it put me through to PayPal and I paid for my box. So I paid for the campfire spooky ghost campfire box. And I got an email saying that my automatic payments had been set up, which was a bit odd. And then I got one saying that Spooky Box Club had cancelled. So, like, first they suspended me, then they cancelled my account. And I was like, what? In the email, it does say Spooky Box Club have suspended you, and Spooky Box Club have cancelled your account. And if you want any more information about this, go contact them. So I go contact them, and they tell me that, like, oh, we don't do any deal with, like, payments at all. Like, PayPal are all to do with that. Like, it's all to do with PayPal. And I don't know. PayPal are telling me it's Spooky Box Club. Spooky Box Club are telling me it's PayPal. I have no idea whether or not I'm still subscribed to them. My account says that I'm active, but then my emails and my not my PayPal say that I am not subscribed. So who knows? But I need to remember on the 13th of the next month, 13th of June, I need to remember to check that they take my money out, because if not, I'm going to be really annoyed because I've sent them so many emails and, like, frankly, I'm just getting no reply. But on the plus side, I have subscribed to a new subscription box. I subscribed to one by Mystica and Luna. I don't know if any of you have heard of Mystica and Luna, but literally, I'm in love with them. I follow them on Depop because they sell a lot of their stuff off really cheap. And the reason why it's so cheap is because it's like things have gone wrong. So, like, if they've, like, made a patch and it's got, like, a little snag in it, or, like, sometimes they bring out mugs and they're, like, the wrong colour. And I'm just, like, tempted to buy them. Anyway, so they bought out this pin a while ago that said Crazy Bat Lady in the shape of a bat. And, like, I needed it. Because, like, firstly, I'm a crazy cat lady. Like, overall, like, on top of everything, I'm a crazy cat lady. And then when I saw Crazy Bat Lady, I was like, yes, I need this. Like, I needed it so bad. So I bought that, and I couldn't believe their shipping. I didn't actually make a review on this because I only bought one pin. And although I'm sure a lot of you would have really enjoyed seeing my one pin, I felt like there wasn't enough content right there to make a video. It would have literally been like a 2-second video. So I got that pin. I really liked it, put it on my jacket, pretty much forgot about it. And then the other day, I noticed that they'd come up with a new subscription thing. Subscription option where you can subscribe to them, and every month they will send you 2 pins. And they're mystery pins, so you don't know what they look like. So I know it's not going to be like the biggest unboxing because it's literally 2 pins, but I still feel like I still feel just as excited as a Spooky Box Club because I don't know what's coming. Also, the price was amazing. It cost me £8 a month. I get 2 pins, and that includes the shipping as well. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm going to do this, like, an unboxing in the video. Like, I feel like I'll be able to get enough content from it because I'm going to have to explain again what the subscription service is. And then I thought alongside that I will have like an ongoing jacket or something where I will put all of these pins which I've got from this subscription box. I keep saying box. It's more like a subscription package. Me too. I have been sorry, I had to move my legs because I'm giving myself dead legs. I have been looking for some good enamel pins because I've obviously got all my ones from Spooky Box Club, which I love, but I wanted some more variety. So yeah, I subscribed to this subscription service, and hopefully I'm gonna get some cool pins from them. And for £8 a month, I figured like normally their pins are around £6 to buy, or maybe £5. But with shipping, it normally comes about £6 to get one pin. So I thought for 2 pins for £8, including shipping. Sorry, I've got the hiccups. Then I might as well give it a try. It's also the first one that they've done, and I don't want to be like I don't want to jinx it, but when looking back at the Spooky Box Club ones, the first boxes they did were always the best. Like, they had the best quality stuff in them, they were the most creative, and like this is a new subscription service, so I'm kind of hoping and thinking and hoping that these are going to be really nice pins. Like, they're going to have loads of good ideas, they're going to bring out some awesome pins, and maybe like 10 months down the line they'll start running out of ideas and they're not unsubscribed. I'm sure I will stay with it for a while, but I'm really excited about having a new subscription thingy, because just in my old Spooky Box Club I was saying that I wanted another subscription service to appear out of the air and come between my Spooky Box Club. I don't know what date these are going to come. I paid for these about 6 weeks ago. No, rubbish, absolute rubbish. Probably about 3 weeks ago. Paid for these. So hopefully that comes soon. They do only have limited 200 spaces, and that's when I subscribed. And that was literally the day that they bought out this new subscription service. So I don't know. Like, hopefully, if it's successful, they'll bring out more. But yeah. Oh, so the minute I have to make sure. Yeah, I am gonna have to make sure that Spooky Box Club don't charge me twice. I'm not too pleased with their customer service, I have to say. Sometimes they're fantastic. One time I got like a faulty item and I replied, like, I sent them a message, and yeah, I sent them a message and they replied really quickly. They sent me a replacement item, and it was a good service. Other times I messaged them and I've had nothing. So Emma says that she's just uploaded her video, so maybe I can do a reaction video. No, I don't know. Actually, I don't think I can because I have to turn my sound on. But I'm gonna see if I can find it, because I didn't subscribe to your channel last time. Actually, can I just click on your face? No, I have to type it in. How long did you end up? How long was the upload in the end? 95. 95. I typed in your username and just a picture of a bullet came up. There you are. Okay, I'm subscribing. I'm the 12th subscriber. Wait, was I already subscribed? I think I just unsubscribed to you. I must have already been subscribed to you. I can see a video that was uploaded 25 minutes ago that is 1 minute long. Is that the right one? Okay. Yeah, I've got it. I've got it loaded. Yeah, found it. I've got it loaded and ready to go for after this live stream. But actually, I'm just talking now, so I can't do anything. I can't hear what you're saying. I don't know if your grin or your grin. Do you do this as a job? Like, are you like a graphics designer? Oh, Emma Blackberry. Yes, I loved that haul. Do you do this as like, do you... Monsters University? Right, hold up. Pausing to go back to live stream. Monsters University. Right. is my favorite thing ever. Actually, I lie. Monsters Inc. is my favorite film. When I was younger, that's all I watched. That's all I did forever. Is just watch Monsters University. Monsters Inc. I mean, when Monsters University came out, I full on dressed up. I still have my whole outfit. I got like a blue hot hat with like the Monsters Inc. symbol on it, the logo. I went full out. I dressed up as Mike Wazowski. I love it. So yeah. I'm gonna go back to it before I just go on and talk about Monsters Inc. I see your cat is gorgeous. I should do a live stream with my kitten, although he would literally not even bother, talking to me. There's one of you walking. So far, I'm really liking it. I don't know if you have any music for this, like, because my sound isn't on. What is that Pikachu thing? Is that you? Are you the Pikachu? Your week is so interesting compared to mine. Like, you've already seen a cat. Okay, so that's the end of it. I think I have to say that was a short video, but I enjoyed it. I'm gonna go back and watch it again when there is some sound, when I have sound, because I assume that there was sound with that. Maybe not talking, but whatever. Okay, so Monster High changed. Monster High. Now, are you in America? Because we don't have Monsters High on the TV. I don't think we have Monsters High on the TV. I've seen when I've babysat before, but I mean, this is talking like 2 or 3 years ago. I used to watch all the Monster High films with the children. Then one day after babysitting, I came back and just binge watched them all on Putlocker. But I don't know, is Monsters High just films or is it like a series? Because if it's a series, I need to get onto that. Wow, you're making tarot cards. That's so cool. So I actually have some, you guessed it, some Halloween tarot cards. I got them maybe 2, 3, I don't know, a while ago. You edited on your iPhone? How did you do that? No, don't delete it. Leave it on there. I really wish I didn't delete my original videos because even though when I look back at them, I cringe. I'm really glad I didn't. If you watch videos back as well, I used to have black hair. And then, like, I just dyed my roots red as it came through. So if you watch, like, through the years that I've made videos, my hair starts black and, like, slowly my red, like, goes down. So you can, like, tell when I made the video because if the red is just to here, like, it was probably like 3 months into me making videos. What was I talking about? Tarot cards. So I'm always a bit iffy about doing like not a haul, but doing not a review, just talking about the tarot cards I bought because they are gorgeous. They're all like Halloween themed ones, and I really like them. But I feel like it is a very not controversial. I feel like not very many, like there's only a select like niche amount of people that will be interested, unless I'm wrong. Unless everyone is interested in seeing them because they are gorgeous. So do you like create? Are you creating these cards for yourself? Because I'm pretty sure I saw on Facebook that you finished uni. Maybe I made that up. I probably made that up. Um, Yeah, I saw like the Midnight Crafter, not the Midnight Crafter, I'm lying now. The Moon and Stars. She uploaded like a video this morning where she gets this like magazine. Some of you may know which one I'm talking about. That has like tarot cards and angel cards and things that come in it. And I was gonna go for it, but I didn't really feel like I'd be too connected to them. I don't know. I feel like I'm a very picky person, and I needed these Halloween ones. They're so gorgeous. Um, There is even a slight relation on one of the cards to Morticia and Gomez, so just saying. But do you like create logos and stuff? Because I'm needing a logo. So do you like sell them? Like I made a logo. If any of you don't know, you probably don't know because oh, you're doing a final show at uni. Oh my goodness, I feel sorry for you, but at the same time, that sounds way more fun than what I'm doing at uni. What was I about to say? I was literally about to say something about something about. Oh yeah, so I've just started doing some more crafty stuff, mainly because I am dying. Like, I don't know where my money's going, but I seem to be babysitting continuously, and still I am like hella broke, and I don't really know what to do because I can't, like, I don't have a maintenance loan. I don't have any loans for university. I just pay for it through what I like working on the side. Um, so I decided, because it's something that I've always liked. Oh, I've got another hiccup coming. No, okay, no. Okay, it's fine. It's gone. um, yeah, I've decided to open my Etsy store again. It is open right now. If any of you don't follow me on Instagram, you would have not known this. But I've opened my Etsy store again. It's called TheHauntedBat Crafts. So just the same spelling, but then crafts at the end. And at the moment, there's nothing much on there. There's a few pins and maybe a needle minder. But pretty much I got some wooden shapes and I painted them and things. But I know that doesn't sound too interesting. But I have ordered some more stuff from America. And I'm still waiting on it. But when this comes, I'm gonna have a hella ton of Halloween pins. And I'm so excited, like pins and badges. And the only problem is I will only have one of each design because they cost a lot to get like laser cut. So when they're gone, they're gonna be gone, and I'm gonna have to order more of them. But I don't want to. I already spent like £46 on ordering the supplies, so I'm gonna have to sell a lot of them to even get back my money. That's just on like the wooden supplies. Like that doesn't count for like all the glue and the pins and stuff. But I don't want to sell them for too expensive, so they'll probably only be about £2.50. The ones I've got on Etsy at the moment are only £1.50 because they were kind of like prototypes. But I'm hoping that I can not make my money back, but like break even, and then hopefully get some more above that because I need to start thinking about how I can get a little bit more income since I'm at uni because I'm actually dying. So Emma said that she can make me a logo because we're pretty similar. Literally, the reason why I started talking about this is because I made a logo for my Etsy store. People are commenting on my YouTube videos and it's really distracting me, so I'm sorry that I'm gonna see if I can show you. Now, my camera is very laggy, so you'll have to forgive me for the lagginess. Oh, it's so small. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. But I made like, so I'm beginning my videos, I have a little cat bat. I don't know if it's it. A little cat bat, and then there's like a little pumpkin behind it. And then if you go on there, you'll see it. But there's two ghosts like behind it, and it says the haunted bat. But I don't know if I like that logo because I need bats, obviously. I need Halloween stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I did study photography. I know I say this. Ooh, someone favorited my shop. Oh, thanks. I just realised who it was. I I'm so forgetful. I'm really tired. I'm sorry for this bad thing. Okay. Let's just move on. So I've been trying to make a banner for his channel, and I've almost done. One part is being awkward. That logo. Oh, thank you. Yes. What I was saying is I study photography. I know I say this like every video. But I studied photography when I was at school, and I studied it at A level, and I really wish I could have studied it at university. But I knew that career-wise, I probably wouldn't be able to go straight into photography. So I wanted a career to fall back on. But basically, I studied photography, and Photoshop is a pain, but it's the love of my life. I absolutely love Photoshop. Now, give me a person to Photoshop, I am horrendous. Don't even get me started on trying to Photoshop people. However, Photoshopping like cartoony stuff I find is so much easier. Like I can really easily, like, that's how I do my intros and stuff with Photoshop. I like Photoshop. I got my picture, like I get like a photo, and then I Photoshop on like a little black cat, and then I Photoshop on like bat wings, and then I make it into a bat cat. And I really love Photoshop. Um, but I spent 2 whole years of my life at college just on Photoshop, so I'm pretty skilled in it that way. And I did all right at college for photography. I got 100% in my photography A level. That's how keen I was. um, but yeah, I really wish I knew how to Photoshop like people, because then I could just like make amazing thumbnails. But at the moment, I'm stuck with like a photo editor be funky or something. I'm trying to look at what it says on top. Okay, hello Ashling, another original from the original group chat. Group chat, live stream. Okay, so people who were in my live stream last time. Um, obviously the moon and stars isn't here. I'm barely get the white off. I think because I spent so many years fiddling around with Photoshop, I've kind of got a bit more accustomed as to how to use it. But I definitely need more practice. I mean, I used to do a lot of like modeling in the photos rather than me taking the photos, because part of photography was just being in front of the camera and being behind the camera. I definitely prefer being behind the camera, but some pictures that people took of me and they photoshopped, I did not look like me at all afterwards. It's so crazy. Um, I like it blows my mind. Like it literally blew my mind. I was like, do I and then I was like, lol, no, I don't look like that at all. But it's like I'm sure it's all over, like everywhere in the media, on Instagram, whatever. People are continuously photoshopping. I don't down that at all. Um, well, I do kind of miss it though, because when I was at college, I used to have so many like good like pictures for like my profile pictures and like my stuff on Facebook, because I was always getting photos taken of me. So I was like, yeah, I'll use this. They miss my good side as well. And also, I don't know if anyone else who has done modeling in front of a camera, who you're getting the photo done and you're thinking like, yes, this pose is amazing. Like this is gonna come out fantastic. And you look at the pictures and I'm like, what happened there? Like, what was I thinking? Um, the only people Photoshop I do is makeup app on my phone. I think I've probably got like the most boring phone apps ever because literally I don't have any like cool, like, I think it's Snapchat where you get all the filters and stuff like that. I used to have Snapchat, but that was when I was at school, and then I was just like not feeling it. But I tell you an app I do have, which some of you may like, some of you may not. But my username on there is just TheHauntedBat, so you can friend request me, but just send me like a message if you are going to. Basically, I have an app called Fleet Battle, so FLEET and then Battle. Also, Ashton, you can do it on iPhone. I live streamed earlier on my phone to tell everyone that I was gonna live stream. Anyway, I've got this app called Fleet Battle. Now, I don't know if any of you remember the game Battleship, where you like place your ships out, and then people like try and hit them. I know this sounds really vague if you have no idea what this game is, But I found this online one where you can like add friends and like challenge them, and oh my god, I got addicted to it. I love battleships. When I was younger, I used to play it a bit, but literally I got obsessed. Um, but you can basically add people online, and I know the game is old. I know, but get the app for it. You can play people online. So if you just type in the haunted bat, or like you have to search for the haunted bat or something like that, then I can play against you because I'm running out of people to play against. Um, but yeah. So, have any of you got any interesting weekend plans? Because I haven't really planned anything this weekend, just because I've been on placement. I'm still on placement, and I know I'll be quite tired. I'm doing some babysitting on Saturday night. Now, I did press a button. I know I shouldn't press buttons. I pressed a button on here on YouTube, and it said that I was live streaming on Saturday night. So I don't know like what happens with that. Like, does that mean I automatically, if you guys get a thing on Saturday night that says I'm streaming, it may not be. Although I am babysitting Saturday night, so I may stream. It depends how bored I am and how much work I need to do. Um, so Ashling O'Neill's getting her tattoo on Saturday. That's so exciting. I am excited for you. I literally was a couple of hours ago talking about how I'm really craving another tattoo. Like, I don't have enough money at the moment to get one, obviously. Um, but I'm super craving one. My tattoo artist, um, you saw that I was great. Obviously, that's fantastic. Um, I've got, how many tattoos do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I've got 6 tattoos. But I haven't got one for a really long time. I started getting them when I was 18. And I went to a really rubbish artist. And not rubbish, they just weren't as experienced. And then I found an artist I loved, and then she passed away last month, or the month before, probably now. It's been about 2 months. And now I'm really craving a tattoo, but I don't know where to go. I don't know who to ask. Like, you can't find me on Battleship. Maybe I need to be online. Let me go online and online multiplayer, play with friends, find a friend. Okay, I'm online now. Or tell me your username and I'll add you on there. So my new tattoos. I've got a few ideas. Firstly, I always wanted a dot work piece, and then I got my. If any of you saw my tattoo videos, I'm kind of going. I got a dot work piece, sort of, but I'd like to get a full dot work piece. I also would love this vintage like Halloween cartoon of a cat. Now I need your guys' opinion. Because you still haven't found me on Battleship, by the way. I need your guys' opinion because so far I've got 2 bats on my ankle, 2 bats on my ankle/foot. I've got a bat cat on my leg. The other ones are a bit irrelevant, but I want to get a Halloween cat on my hip. Okay, so then I'm going to have 2 cats on one little section of my body. Then I want to get base. I don't know where MD is. Where is that? That to me that means McDonald's. Oh, near you. Sorry. Yeah, so I wanted to get. So then I'll have 2 cats, and then on my other thigh to the bat cat one, I'm gonna get a picture of my old cat Fred. Now, my old cat Fred, he's the coolest guy you've ever seen. Why have I been? Oh, okay. You're sending me a picture of that. Okay. Right. I need to stop. Oh my god, that's amazing. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to have a bat cat on the side. I'll have a Halloween cat on my hip. Then I'm going to get a depiction of my old cat Fred on my left thigh at the front. And he's going to be in like a biker jacket. He's going to look really punk. He's going to have like, well, my old cat had like a big chunk out of his ear. He had like a scar across his eye. So I'm thinking like of having him like kind of tough, like punk looking, and like, you know, full leather jacket. So that's what I thought I'd do for Fred, my old cat. And then on the other side, so on like next to where my cat bat is, I wanted one of Gomez, but of course like in his like posh get up with his like cravat. So I've got like polar opposites. I've got like one thug cat and one like really posh cat. And then I also on the back of my leg want a tattoo of Tim Burton's cat. Like, you know, the cat that's in Nightmare Before Christmas. Is it Nightmare Before Christmas? Yes, Nightmare Before Christmas. He has a black cat in that. He drew a black cat, and I love that. So I need your guys' opinion. Is it too much to have a cat bat, a Halloween cat, 2 cat portraits, and then a Tim Burton cat? All black cats, and all on my upper thighs / a bit of hip. Like, do you think that'll be a bit too crazy cat lady? Because I am a crazy cat lady. Ashling said you can never get enough bats and cats. It's true, but I don't know if I should spread them out a bit, because being a teacher, I can't really have them too obvious. Like, they can't be too in your face. So I've kind of got to, like, if you think of places people would never see, like, generally, like places which aren't like on my face, on like my whatever you call this part of your arm, your forearm, or my, I say this like, I say not on my calf, but I literally have one above my ankle, so I've kind of already ruined that. Yeah, I've got one of my feet done. Yes, there'll be like a family. It'll be like a cat family. I feel like I want to do that. I feel like I don't care, because I know when I'm like 100, I will still love cats just as much. Um, I'd probably be a bit iffy about getting any more bats. Yes, a bat on my forehead. Yes, basically, I'm going to be a bit iffy about getting another bat, because the 2 bats I've got are in very different styles. And one of them's realistic, one of them's really over cartoon, and I kind of want one in the middle, which is really hard, I think, to try and, well, I think for me, it's hard for me to design, because I design all of my own tattoos. So I'm going to really need to think about that before I get it. But I have got another bat tattoo. It's not booked or anything, but it's ready to go. So under my boobs, or my sternum, I want probably a hanging bat. I'm a bit torn to either have just a flying bat. Sorry, I got another hiccup. Or an upside down bat. But I kind of want it to be kind of, is filigree the right word? Like, like lots of hangy stuff and interesting decorations. Not like a mandala, but that kind of style. Bat on my sternum with lots of Halloween stuff around it. It's going to be so painful. Now, yeah, okay. So Victorian drawing bat. That's kind of, sort of, what the one on my foot was based around, was one of the Victorian drawing. I love the Victorian drawing bats. I don't have one right here to show you right now, but I love it. There's a certain one which I really, really like, and I've got it as a pin as well. I do really want my back done. I can't decide what I want on my back though. Like, I'm having major dilemmas with this. So my other half, he has his whole back done. I'll show you a bit of a picture. See if this works. He's got one on his back, and I really like it. It goes pretty much on the top of his back to nearly the bottom of his back, and I really like it. But I don't know how much I can commit to I just realised I was showing you a black screen that whole time. Hang on, let me just click on this. Right. Can you see that now? Hopefully you can see that. But it's like this spine thing and it goes all the way down. Well, I think it's awesome, but I don't know if I can commit to, well, not commit. I don't know what to do for my whole back. Like, I don't know if I should do a whole back piece. I did kind of want a haunted house, like have like a skyline with a haunted house thing. Not a skyline, like an outline of a haunted house. But I can't decide. I can't decide. I don't know. Should I? Are you guys? I just saw a fly. Oh, it's a baby moth. Can you see that? There's like a baby moth. I don't know if you can see him. He's like that black dot right there. Fab. This is great content. Oh, okay, he's gone. Right. So what are you guys doing? Should I end this now? It's on 56 minutes. Or should I carry on blabbering on until they get home? Because they'll be home in the next half an hour probably. I'm so tired. Yeah. You see the moth? He is literally his back. I don't know where he's gone. I had a friend for a minute. For a minute, I had a friend. Oh, I'm so tired. I actually really like moths. I know a lot of people don't like moths, but I genuinely don't really get what's so bad about them. The only time I don't like moths, and it's not because I don't like them, I just freak out about them, is when I'm sat in bed and it's really dark and I'm looking at my phone and I'm like, blah, 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 and a moth just flies straight on into my face because, you know, they're attracted to light. So it's obviously just flowing towards the light and my face is all lit up by my phone. That's the only time I don't like moths because I freak out so bad. Like, I freak out so bad. Just because I wasn't expecting it. The other night I turned over and I want to say not flying. Yeah, literally, Aisling, you're on my wavelength right now. The only time, no, what am I talking about? The other day I like rolled over and there was like a clump of my hair on my arm. It was all like in a knot and it had like random hairs coming out of it. And oh my goodness, I thought it was a tarantula. Like, I got up and I feel so bad for my boyfriend because he had to deal with this. He was just falling asleep and then I like pull the whole cover off and I'm like jumping around, like I get my torch out and I'm like shining it everywhere trying to find where this spider was. I was convinced that this spider was just chilling on my arm, like ready to eat me, and it turned out it was just like a clump of my hair, which was great. But at night time, when it's just lit up by your phone, everything seems to be like a lot bigger than it is. But oh, horrendous. So I watched. What films have I been watching lately? I watched Fantastical Beasts and Where to Find Them. I don't know how I felt about it. I have to say I didn't watch to the very end of it. That's not because I didn't like it. It's because I was doing my uni work while I was watching it, and I just didn't really get into it. I hate to say it, but Harry Potter has like it finished on a good note, and like don't flog a dead horse, in my opinion. I know some of you are gonna love it, but for me, like I was satisfied. Like I had my fix. Like Harry Potter started, Harry Potter ended. I didn't need any more of it. Like, of course, I would have wanted more if it was actual Harry Potter, but the like the fantastical beasts I was not into. I did also watch Jackie, which was like sort of a documentary style about the about Kennedy getting shot in the head. That was alright. It's a little bit depressing. But I still enjoyed it. And I really want to watch The New Ring. Has anyone watched The New Ring? Um, I went back to watch the first one on Netflix, but they only have the second one. I remember the second one wasn't my fit. I preferred the first one. So Ashling really liked Fantastic Beasts. You had low expectations. See, I had really, really high expectations for it. Like, I was going in expecting it to be like full on Harry Potter. Like, I wanted the full on Hogwarts. Like, I wanted the whole experience. I wanted to go over there in the boat. I wanted to meet like Hagrid, and it wasn't as magical as it could have been. Um, Sorry for being so controversial with all you people loving the film. So yeah, there's another Ring movie. I'm pretty sure it's called Rings with an S on the end. So we had the first one a while ago, a long time ago actually. Then there was the second one, which is on Netflix, and then the third one came out recently. I think it came out in February because I wanted to see it for my birthday, but we never went. Depressing. Um, but I've seen it online. I do watch a lot of films online, and I've seen that it's online in good quality, so I may watch it soon. I'm trying to think what other films. You know what? Recently, I have been binge watching Friends. Like right now, I have a massive craving to watch Friends because I kind of I watch a lot of stuff on YouTube, but sometimes there's just nothing. Like I don't know if you guys feel this as well, but sometimes I go on YouTube and there's like so much to watch. I'm just like overloaded. I'm like, right, there's like 17 videos I need to watch and they're all half an hour long and blah blah. Sometimes I go on YouTube and there's like one 10-minute video and then that's it. Like no one else uploads for the rest of the day. I'm just like bored. I end up like going back and binge watching like other people's channels and stuff. But I've been trying to I don't know. I get like a bit bored of that. So I've started watching Friends again. This is probably my 10th way through, not like recently, like 10th way through, like of going and watching Friends. Every single time I watch the first episode and I'm like, what? Like, I just think like Joey looks so young in it, and I find it weird that Chandler, I always say his name wrong, Chandler and Monica aren't like together. Sorry, spoilers if you haven't watched Friends. But I watched the first like season and I'm just like, what? And then by the second season, it starts to kind of get normal. But I've just got to the point where Chandler and Monica have like, just revealed that they're sleeping together, which is kind of like, I feel like from then on, it gets pretty good. Although, like, I don't know if it's because I've watched it so many times, but I'm starting to get annoyed with Ross because I'm like, come on now. Like, come on now. Just, you and Rachel just stay together. Um, but the thing is, I always find I always forget. Like, as I'm watching it, I'm like, oh, I forgot about this one, or I forgot about that. Or like, oh, I don't remember this episode. Like every single time, even though I've watched it so many times, I'm always like, yeah, I did the same with How I Met Your Mother because I'd never seen How I Met Your Mother from the beginning to the end. And then last year I did, and I was like, yes, this is great. But there's no other season. Prison Break. Right. Has anyone watched Prison Break? So I think we watched Orange is the New Black first, and then Prison Break. And oh my goodness, I fell in love with Prison Break. Well, I have to say, I watched the first episode when I was at college, so 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and I saw the first one and I wasn't too into it. Like, I was like, the storyline's not fantastic. How can they have a whole like 4 seasons about someone trying to break out of prison? But then I watched like I went back and I gave it a second chance. I watched the first episode like fully. I was like, okay, I'll watch the second one. watched the second one, and I was like hooked. And we like stormed through all the seasons. And I've only just found out that there is a new season of Prison Break. And it's, well, I found out a couple weeks ago, but it's been out for like a month. And I'm trying not to get too many spoilers, but the ratings on the viewings aren't fantastic. So I don't know. I don't know if I should try. I think I need to try the next one. But at the same time, how many seasons can you just have someone breaking out of prison? I mean, like, there's spoilers in the title right there. Like, every season, someone breaks out of prison. But still, I love the plot. And I kind of want to go watch them all again. Hello, the Kilter Goth. No, I haven't seen the new one yet either, Aisling. Yeah, I've seen it online. But I'm kind of waiting for it to come out on Netflix because I do just want to kind of binge watch it, and just like power through rather than having to wait each week. Because okay, another thing is I love Bob's Burgers. Like, Bob's Burgers is my life, and the new season, like, they always seem to have a new season come out, but the episodes always, like, they don't come out like on a Sunday. They'll come out on like a Wednesday, then a Sunday, then there'll be like a 4 hour break, and then a 4 hour, like a 4 week break, and then like it's so inconsistent to keep up with. So we end up like binge watching like 3 episodes, then see binge watching. We watch 3 episodes in a row. Then there's like a big break, and then there's another episode. And I find it really annoying. Like, I wish Boss Beggars would just upload regularly. This is the thing, like, if you wait until the season ends and you can just watch it from start to finish. But I'll always have Boss Beggars. I think I want to rewatch. Like, I don't know if you guys get this when you're starting a new series that's following on from another one. You kind of want to rewatch the other one because it's been so long since I watched Prison Break that I've kind of forgotten what the twist. Like, I've forgotten what happened at the end, other than the thing that happened. I'm not going to spoil it for people who haven't seen it. But I forgot like why that happened, and I forgot like the background story behind it all. Um, yeah, Bob's Burgers need to sort their stuff out. We watch it on Cartoon TV or something like that. It's some online website we watch it. I think we're quite behind. I still think there's like 3 or 4 episodes. I'm just going to say this now, since I haven't said it in a while, and I don't know who is watching. You 6 people that is watching. I'm babysitting, hence this background. And they said they'd be home between 11:30 and midnight. So between 11:30 and midnight, I will suddenly go, okay, bye, and shut down my laptop. So just be prepared for that. Um, but yeah, I feel like my babysitting goes so quickly when I do live streams though, because oh yeah, because it gives me something to do. Normally when I come babysitting, I edit my videos. This is where I sit with like all my chins, like editing my videos. And then sometimes I upload them if I have enough time. But because I've been so busy, I have not had the chance to film anything. Other than that, like hair straightener video that I did the other day because I had the day off. But yeah. Yes, Bob Burgers does need a better station to like stream on. I feel like it's I don't know, maybe it's not as popular as I think it is, but I feel like it's comedy gold. Yeah, if Bob's Burgers gets cancelled because it's not consistent, I will flip a table. Like, I will write to whoever streams Bob's Burger, but those annoying adverts at the bottom of the page, I will write to them and complain because I'd say is one of the top cartoons to watch. Okay. Kiltegorf says, "Oh, he likes my hair. Thank you." Um, my so yeah. As an update from my straighteners video, I haven't touched my hair. Like, I brushed it this morning. I haven't done anything with it since I made that video, and it's been a while. And it still looks kind of shiny from what I can see. And I don't know, let's see how straight it is. I'd still say that's straight enough. I probably need to go over it with the straighteners again tomorrow. Maybe, depends how I sleep on it. I'm so pleased with those straighteners though. I'm so glad I didn't spend like so much money on them. As I was going to. Yeah, the adverts are ridiculous. Hey Emma, you're back. I didn't know you left. Did you say goodbye? Did I miss you saying goodbye? I just checked my phone in case. Hey, no important messages. But yeah. So tomorrow I'm doing maths. No, hang on, I've got a phone call. Hello. Okay. No, that's absolutely fine. It's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. See you soon. Bye. Okay. So, update. I still have another hour because they're late. So I may go raid. I may go make myself a drink. Should I make myself a drink? They have a popcorn, not a popcorn, a candy floss machine here. Like, oh my god, I want a candy floss machine so bad. Oh. Oh yeah, no, you did mention you're watching on the live stream. Emotional. Emotional. So, okay, someone give me a topic. Okay. Because I'm slowly going crazy. I've been awake for way too long now. And I need a topic. Um, does anyone? This is so laggy. I'm just waiting for someone to write something. It's got to that point where I need to call the moon and stars. Should I see if I can call one of my friends? I doubt he's going to pick up because I'm pretty sure he's at work. But last time I talked to him, he said that he wanted to do a thing. I'm calling someone else. Hello. Hi. Are you asleep? What are you doing? Okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. Because I was gonna do a tag with you on a video. Your dog did not eat it. Okay, bye. You're the worst collaboration ever. Okay, well that failed. Oh, okay, bye Ashling. Have a good time sleeping. I feel like I'm really tired, so I'm sorry if this content is absolutely awful. I've given up trying to even sit up straight. Literally. I know it sounds so bad, but I haven't had to work a 5-day week for a really long time. Like, last time I did 5-day weeks was when I was at school. Eesh, how many people are left? There's only 7 people watching. I don't know who they are. There's only like 2 of us commenting. So if you're watching and you... Oh, there's 8 people watching. If you're watching and you feel like commenting, let us know who's on. Who's watching. I will probably upload this. So I'm just readjusting. Okay. Sort myself out. Okay. Yeah, so I haven't done like a full 5-day working week for a really long time. And getting back into it is super hard. Oh, thanks though. I loved your live stream when you did one, Emma. Like I was sitting there in my pajamas, I had my bat pajamas on, and I was just like crying like along with what you were saying. And then your mum came in and literally my heart melted. That just reminds me I should probably send my mum a message because she probably thinks I'm dead because I haven't replied to her. Thanks. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I was wondering, should I do this thing? I saw that Emily Boo did it, but I kind of want to do it a bit different. Where I let people give me their numbers, like private message me them, not put them in the comments, obviously. And then I'll just randomly, like, either randomly call you and prank call you, or I don't know, have a chat. I don't know. I thought it was a cool idea, but I don't know how well it would work. And I don't know like how many people would actually want me to call them. Also, I have really bad phone anxiety. Like not really phone anxiety. I just don't really enjoy picking up the phone. How long a drive home? Okay, so literally, you see that window? Behind that window, there is a hella big garden. Then there's a forest, and my house is on the other side of the forest. So my drive home is about 5 minutes. But if I was like able to hover, it would take me about a minute to get to my house. But obviously I can't hover because that hasn't been invented yet. So I have to drive like away and then round. I babysit in loads of different places. Just happens this is the only place that I have actually live streamed in. But this is the person who I most regularly babysit for. They live super close, so it's really convenient. So if I was able to hover, I would be so satisfied because my drive to uni is an hour long every single day. So an hour there, an hour back. Sometimes my lectures are only an hour long. So I have to drive for an hour, to sit there for an hour, to drive back for an hour. And honestly, it's the biggest waste of petrol ever. So if I could hover, I would be very satisfied because I could just hover my way over there. Would work. Yeah, but that's the thing. The Kilter Goth. I never answer phone numbers that don't have a caller ID or that I don't understand. So maybe I should scrap the idea. Maybe I should just send prank texts to people. Because I wouldn't give them my number. I'd just take your number and then I'd prank text you, see what you replied, and then text you back. Do you think that would work better? Although now that I've told you that I'm going to prank text you, I'm pretty sure if you got a weird text, you'd know it was from me. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. I need to think of some more like, not free, but like less. So when I'm doing a review, I've obviously most of the time had to buy the item that I'm reviewing. And so unless I've been shopping, I haven't really got anything to review. So I need to think of some more content which like doesn't cost me a load of money because I can't afford it at the moment. I can't afford to be spending like hundreds of pounds all the time. So I'm thinking DIY because I do a lot of like DIY stuff. Yeah, I talked myself out of it. This is what I do. I come up with an idea. This is literally come up with an idea, think it's fab, and then I start talking about it. I'm like, maybe not, maybe not, maybe I'll do this, maybe I'll do this, and then I just slowly talk myself out. But I do a lot of painting. Well, I say I do a lot of painting. I used to do a lot of painting. I used to do a lot of drawing. Now, I did a lot of watercolor painting was more my thing. I don't know if you noticed on top of my YouTube like thing. 1 second. What is everyone commenting on? Has one of my videos gone live that I didn't want to? I hope it hasn't. Oh, it did. Delete. Fuff. Okay, I'm going to show you something I painted. Hopefully. Okay, fab. You can't really see it. If you go to my page, like on actual, like on your laptop, you've probably seen this like weird batwing thing that's going on at the top, like this purple thing. If you see the full picture, it looks a bit better, but that's the kind of painting that I do. What I used to do. I wish I used to do more. I really fancy a like sour sweet, so I'm gonna go get one. I'll bring you with me. Hopefully, it will work because I need a sour sweet. I don't know about you, but I know that there's some somewhere. Oh, I nearly dropped my laptop. Fab. This is why I can't vlog, because I don't know if any of you saw that vlog where I actually like fell over and dropped my phone. That was my camera. Into the cupboard to get the sweets. Sweets obtained. Good job, everybody. Oh, there's a dog. Hey, dog. Okay, back to my sitting position. Oh, my cushions are falling down. I was so nicely propped against some cushions. Hang on, guys. Slight interlude. Cushions. I've just got a notification to say my battery's running low, so I'm gonna have to get back up again in a second. Okay. So today I will be reviewing these cream-filled sticks. As you can see, I've already dived into them. Sorry about this. I'm just going to turn into a mukbang now. Firstly, I'm on your TV. Doesn't that make me really big? These are so good. Do anyone else like sour sweets? Or is something? I'm gonna have to plug you in. Sorry. Eating and live streaming doesn't work. Look at my pencil case. If you haven't seen this, look how freaking adorable this is. What is that? Look at these cute bats. Aren't they everything? So I don't know if you saw this video, but I've got all my stuff in it for uni. All that fun stuff that you need when you're trying to get a degree, but still looks hella spooky. Okay, I'm gonna plug myself in. Plug? I'm gonna plug myself. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna plug myself in. I find, right, when I'm making videos and I'm actually filming them, I say so many things wrong. Like, I pronounce stuff wrong all the time. This is a new laptop, so my like chargy thing is on the wrong side. It always messes me up. Oh, they've moved the cord. Someone just send some help. I need some help. What should I have you looking at while I'm plugging you in? Just, you can look at my view. This is what I see when I'm talking to you. Okay. Extension, please. I hope my laptop hasn't died while I've been crawling around on the floor. You're in. Ugh. Did it work? Yes, it worked, and I haven't disappeared. Okay. Need my cushions back. Okay. Fab. Fab, 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 fab. Sorry, you moved. It's because the sofa is on wheels and I had to move the sofa. Look at this lovely, lovely wire that's going by me. I have to get up so early tomorrow. I was just wondering. No, I think I have to get up at like 6 o'clock, which is really early for me because I'm used to getting up at like 9 o'clock. You're up at 9. I'm so jealous. It's just because I don't know when I told you I had an hour left. When was that? I should have made note of the time at which I said that. Oh, calling my voicemail. How do you get to... I still don't know how I use my freaking phone. Okay. She called at 18 past. So I still got at least another half an hour. 15 minutes to go. It wasn't 50 minutes ago she called. She called at 20 past. That was... Oh yeah, sorry. 15 minutes ago. What are you guys chatting about? It was 15 minutes ago she called. 15 minutes ago. That means I've still got 45 minutes. No one's going to be here in 45 minutes. I think you're all going to be asleep by then. I'll just be sat here alone, eating cream-filled sticks. Now, I've got house sitting coming up, where I do a lot of house sitting, if you didn't know that, where I have to house sit someone's house, and it has a swimming pool. So I'm trying to think of some good video ideas that I can do to do with a swimming pool. So far I've thought of... There's another moth. So far I've thought of doing that thing where you put like waterproof makeup on and jumping in. I've also thought of doing like a review for some swimming costume bikini things. I don't really know how many of you want to swim in a bikini, so I don't know. Maybe I won't. I just thought that would make an interesting video in a swimming pool, but I can't really think of anything to do in a swimming pool. Swim. I haven't swum for so long. It has to be at least 2 years ago I went swimming. Because I used to go swimming when I used to go on holiday, but in the last going on 4 years, I haven't gone like abroad on holiday. I've only gone on holiday within England. So like previously I went round... My mum's texting me. I've been to every country in Europe. I've been to Thailand, I've been to Jordan. I haven't been to anywhere in America. I'd love to go to America. I was such a well-travelled child. but I haven't been anywhere in the last 4 years. When I used to go places, I used to go swimming a lot because obviously it's really hot there. So obviously, yeah. Obviously, I don't really like swimming in England unless it's in like a hotel. My mum's messaging me because she's concerned. She asked me what I'd like for lunch. What do I want for lunch? Bye, Emma. Thank you for sticking around. Have a good sleep, and I will battle you tomorrow. Should I end this live stream? Is anyone even watching? Is anyone even watching me eating these? Okay, she's gonna make me a cheese sandwich for lunch. Goals. Do you pronounce your name? Please forgive me if I say this wrong, because I always pronounce names wrong. Is it Elena or Elena? I'm gonna go on your channel because I don't know if I follow you or not. Let's have a look. Okay, I just googled you. Good job. I'm not subscribed. Subscribed. But you don't have any uploads. But Elena, and then an A. Elena. I did it. Pronounce the word. Great job for me. I subscribe to you in case you ever decide to make a video. I may play a game. I may play whatchamacallit? Like a would you rather game. Yeah, I'll do that. Slowly going insane as I delve into actual dying of tiredness. So you can play along with me. Oh, I think I follow your other channel. Pretty sure I do. Okay. Next. Okay, would you rather attempt to survive a computer uprising, attempt to survive a zombie outbreak? I'd say zombie because you can kill them. But like a computer like uprising? Technology is already cleverer than we are. Almost. So I'm gonna go for zombie. Apparently I am in the 66% of people that chose that. Would you rather fight a shark with bare arms or fight a bear with shark arms? That one's obvious. Oh, that's true. Although your computer could get infected. Okay. No, yeah, I'd fight a shark with bare arms. No. I'd fight a bear with shark arms. Because sharks don't have arms, do they? They have fins. So it'd just be like a bear with like little fins. I'm gonna choose that one. I'm in the bottom percent. Fab. Okay. Would you rather produce a low budget film with your best friend and have the time of your life, or produce a Hollywood blockbuster with people you detest and make a ton of money? Oh, hello, I was about to say hello at the Haunted Bat to myself. Hello, the Celtic Goth. Okay, so the question was, Would you rather produce a low-budget film with your best friend and have the time of your life, or produce a Hollywood blockbuster with people you detest and make a ton of money? Okay, so my initial reaction to this is I would produce the low-budget film because it sounds funner. However, when I'm thinking rationally, I would do the Hollywood blockbuster, and then I'd have like a ton of money. Why are the dogs barking? I'd have a ton of money, and then I can just go and make my own film, which is pretty much what you just said. Hollywood, then you can move on to the ones you do like. Okay, next question. On a beautiful sunny day, would you rather lie in the grass and read a book, or stay inside and watch excellent TV? Right. The answer that I want to say, like the answer that I wish was me, was to be reading a book outside. But I'm not 100% like that. Like, it depends on the day. I would like to, like, some days I would love to read a book. But other days I would just want to watch TV. So that's a really long question. But by the fact that it's saying that it's a beautiful sunny day, I would rather stay inside because I burn when I see the sun. Next. Apparently, I'm in the top percent for saying that. Would you rather glue your eyes shut with super glue, or spill hot glue over your naked lap? What kind of question is that? Well, you're also going to stay in the shade so you don't get burnt. I'd rather spill hot glue on me. Because of that, you can just, like, it'll be painful. Yeah, it'll be painful. But it will cool down and you can get over yourself. But if you're super gluing your eyelids shut, you won't be able to ever undo them. Okay, while you're earning a PhD, you are offered a high-paying job. Would you rather continue studying PhD, leave school that far, and take a high-paying job? I think I would rather leave school and take the high-paying job, because if you've offered a job, I don't know, it seems like the best option for me. You can always go back, can't you? Would you rather move away for 10 years from your family with no contact, or live with your family for an additional 18 years? What? Too tired for this. Live with your family for an additional 20 years after you're 18. I would rather live with my family. What a stupid question. I would definitely just live with my family until I was 38. Horrendous though. Would you rather pull all your toenails out or pull all your hair out? What? Okay. What the frick? I don't know. Does that mean like all your hair, like your eyebrows and everything as well? Because, you know, that's gonna be extreme. I don't think I would want to do either. I quit. I don't want to do either. Fun fact, this finger right here, I got this caught in a door when I was younger, hence why it's like all wonky and gross looking. Yeah, I like my hair too much as well. My nail is like super bumpy and my finger is just messed up. When I was younger, I got this finger caught in a door. And it shut on my finger, and I still to the day remember the sound it made when all my bones crushed itself. I ended up having to get plastic surgery because, like, the top of my finger, like here, it all like fell off. It was just hanging there, and my whole nail had to be removed in like plastic surgery, and they had to like sort my finger out and like reconstruct it and stuff. And just getting that one nail out was so painful. So I don't even want to think about what it's like pulling my toenails out. But for the sake of it, most people would have pulled all of their hair out. I'm assuming those are people that don't have very nice hair, because I could not. No. Would you rather be a piece of toast for a day without moving, or be a toaster and get used frequently? So I can either be a piece of toast for a day, or I can be a toaster for the rest of my life. I think I'd rather just be a piece of toast and just have a day off and just rest. Would you rather sound like Kermit or look like Miss Piggy? I already look like Miss Piggy, so I feel like that's a great option. Okay. Would you rather have 3 hours of sleep every day or have to sleep for 15 hours every day? I really do need to sleep. Have to sleep for 3 hours every day or have to sleep for 15. I think I'd rather have, like, if that means you could sleep for 3 hours and then you're done, I would so choose that option. But like, if you can sleep for 3 hours and then not be tired, fantastic. Like, I already get, like, I pretty much get 4 or 5 hours of sleep a night. I'm really tired. But if that means that unless I get 15 hours of sleep, I will be tired, I'm going to go for 3 hours. Apparently, I'm just in the minority with that. Would you rather perform petty thievery for a living or perform a grand... I have no idea what that word is. Although, talking about thievery, I'm going to come off this game. Okay. Story time. While I eat the last of these things, I've got one more. And then a load of sugar. So in my last Q&A video, I talked about... Yeah, that was the word. How did you know that was a word? I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know what it means. So, in my last Q&A video, I mentioned about car boot sales. And my house was broken into about... it was around Christmas time. Because we got broken into when we were having, like, pre-Christmas dinner. And then on Christmas... Christmas Eve, my whole family were... Well, a few of my family were up drinking. And I was just kind of hanging around with them. And we noticed all the lights go on. Because we've got, like, a big security system now. After we got broken into. And a van slows down and we're thinking, what? Like, who is this? Like, it's the middle of the night. And then larceny. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna look it up. Okay, spelled it wrong. Theft of personal property. Wow. Cool. Yeah, so we were broken into. And then on the night before Christmas, this van, like, stopped. And we're like, what's going on? And then, so I was like, a little bit edgy. I went to sleep anyway. Then Christmas night, a van pulled up and the guys got out, tried to, like, rob us again. On Christmas night, they tried to break into our house again. Anyway, we were sitting in the garden, so we saw all of this happening. We got their number plate, called the police. Basically, they saw us and drove off. But after that, for a good hour after that, they were driving up and down really slowly past our house, like, trying to, see if they could break in again. Anyway, the police kind of did a bit about it, but there was nothing much they can do. So, my parents went to a car boot sale. And they went to a car boot sale because my dad wanted to buy, because he got a lot of his tools stolen and things. And he also got, like, a battery for a car stolen. And he wanted to kind of buy some replacements for all the stuff that been stolen. And he was looking at a store and he was thinking, like, oh, fab, like, this has got all the stuff that, oh, it's frozen for you. Let me check my internet. My internet's secured. Is it still frozen? Let me type to you and see. yeah, so they my dad was looking at the car boot sale table, and on the table he saw a battery that looked just like the one that had been stolen from my house. And he said, "Oh, I had a battery like that." And the guy looked a bit sketchy. Didn't really say anything. And my dad looks across and he sees this tool and he's going, "Oh, I had a tool like that." And then he looks across the whole of this table at the car boot sale and sees all of our stuff on the car boot sale. So the people who had stolen from our house had obviously sold off the stuff that they could. And the stuff that they were left with, they took to the car boot sale. My dad went off, called the police. However, these guys kind of worked out, that my dad obviously was the person they stole from, which is a lucky coincidence that he went to the car boot sale. But still, it's our local car boot sale. It's about 20 minutes down the road. And they went to go sell our stuff at the car boot sale the exact, day. They sold our stuff at the car boot sale just after it had been stolen. So they went, they didn't leave it a week or anything. They went to the next car boot sale. So anyway, we called the police because at the car boot sale we found all of my stuff that had been stolen. And they had a big, police chase because the people, loaded up their car and off they went. Meanwhile, my mum, hilarious, because she's only just got a phone that can take pictures. She's trying to take pictures of the guys that were selling all of our stuff because these were the thieves that broke into our house and she wanted to get photo evidence of them. So she's there trying to take pictures of them. And I'm on placement. My mum's calling me up telling me that they found the people that broke into our house. Anyway, there's a police chase all through our local town. And my dad's right behind them. And basically, they drove to their house. So the police followed them to the house. My dad followed the police, and pretty much they were like, "You've got our stuff." And so the police looked through all the car, and my dad could take all the stuff that was his back, although there's no real proving that it was them. Anyway, so the police went through their stuff, found all this stuff that they stolen, and gave it back to my dad. Found loads of stuff with other people's initials on and stuff, but the thieves said to my dad, "Oh no, we didn't steal this. Someone gave it to us to sell." So the police are going, "Well, who gave it to you?" And the thieves are like, "Oh, I don't know. Well, I don't know. Someone gave it to me." And the police are like, "Well, you need to let us know who gave it to you because they've stolen from someone." They're like, "Oh no, we don't know who gave them to us," which is a bit, So they pretty much got let off. I think they took fingerprints, but they pretty much could go about their usual day after that, which is very infuriating, especially when you know that they've been touching our stuff and whatever. So later on, the police came over and they said, "Well, we had a few more reports. A few things matched up, like the number plate matched up with their car, and we've had a few other calls. We found a few other people's." Yeah, exactly. I don't know. AK, I'm lying. Exactly. They had a few other calls reporting them, people eyewitness accounts and stuff. Everything just led to them until finally they got enough evidence to prove that they were the people that had broken into our house and hundreds of other houses. There's so many other houses they break into because that's how they make their living. They're breaking into people's houses and selling the bigger stuff. They took power tools, those got sold, and then the smaller stuff like spanners and batteries and stuff like that, they just get taken to a car boot sale because they're probably not worth the eBay listing fee in their own self. So they've been in and out of court, and I think pretty soon they've got their last court case, and hopefully, fingers crossed, because there's a lot of evidence against them, they'll be going into prison. I really hope they do because you know, it's what kind of a lifestyle is that to live? What kind of lifestyle is it to be surviving each day on the stuff that you've stolen and having to go out at night to steal more stuff? But also, like, surely it's worth it. Surely it's just not worth the idea of going to prison. They can't make that much money from it. And even, you know, they come and try and break into our house on Christmas night. Christmas is like the one night where people spend with their family. Okay, not one night, but across the country, most people on Christmas spend time with their loved ones. If you celebrate Christmas. But why are they out stealing stuff? Like, I think they just thought, oh, everyone's out. Everyone's like too busy, you know, blah 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 blah, having fun. Why don't we go steal from them while they're being vulnerable? I find it hard to see them as innocent in court. Some people are just, yeah, they have no, like, it really frustrated me. It really, it's almost worse knowing who did it because then you kind of can put a face to it. Whereas when you don't know, because my boyfriend got broken into as well, probably about 3 or 4 months before we did. It was on a frosty night. There was footprints, there was fingerprints, etc. But the police came and they were like, "Oh no, can't really do anything about it." And it was like, "What? Oh no, we can't do anything about it." And that was it. That's the end of it. Like, they don't know who stole from them. Obviously, they've got over it now, but they've built up security systems and alarms and things. But it's almost like better that they got stolen from, and that was the end of it. Like, they don't know who it was. They don't have any, like, well, obviously they have a grudge, but they don't have a grudge against anyone like that they like put a name to. They didn't get any of their stuff back. But whereas when we get like a bit of our stuff back and we know like that stuff was where it was then taken, it was put in a van, it's probably shipped between various different thieves' houses and then tried to be sold at a car boot sale. That is, ugh, that's almost more infuriating. And also because you know the people live relatively close to us as well. So like their house is, you know, almost within walking distance. Like you feel like going over there and stealing their stuff. Although, you know, karma probably wouldn't go down too well with the court. Like, maybe not. But still, I'm glad that they got caught, and I hope that they get what they deserved for breaking in. And the amount of money, like, obviously, like, a lot of money was lost through the stuff they took. But the amount of money it is trying to, like, re-secure your house. Because we were left with our door, like, hanging off. One of the doors was completely smashed in. Like, the worst thing was that they could have returned the next night and gone for a whole nother like spree of stealing stuff because the door was so smashed in that it couldn't lock. So like it's the worst feeling. And also like your home, like if you've not been broken into, your home is like your safe haven. Like it's where you feel comfortable, like, you know, yeah, you've got an alarm system, but we didn't, like, we live in the countryside, we didn't think that we'd need an alarm system. I've literally got sugar down my cleavage, that's um we didn't think we needed an alarm system. We thought, oh, it won't happen to us. It happens to everyone. And we thought, like, you know, you're in a bit of a denial. You're like, nah, it's fine. And then when it happens, it's the worst feeling because the place that you feel the safest is no longer as safe as you thought it was. And also, like, the feeling that someone's been walking around, like, looking at the stuff, it's very cold. It's like, I've actually got, like, goosebumps right now, even thinking about it. It freaks me out. And now, if I hear one, like, car or van slowing down outside my house, I'm pretty sure it's a thief. Okay, I'm getting really tired now. And I don't know if I should continue because I feel like I'm just going to end up blabbering on about stuff. I'm just going to check what time she called to see how long I've got. Because I know I checked earlier, but I didn't really look very well. I'm so tired. I can't even see what time she called me. I accidentally called her by accident. Oh, don't you hate it when you do that? I accidentally called her. Fab. Yeah, our house now is completely we've got like alarms and everything now, and there's big lights that come on if anyone's walking around outside, which is helpful because at Christmas when they tried to break in again, all the lights came on. Straight away you could see them. Whereas before we had a very dull light, so people could walk around and the light would come on and you wouldn't even notice. So, you know, I guess it was almost a blessing because more stuff could have been taken. Do you remember how long ago I said I had what time she called me? 15 minutes ago was then. How can I tell what time you sent that message? Can I see? I don't know. I've just tried to go on the chat and I just pressed a button and apparently I can put my commenters on a time out. Why would you need that? I guess if there's someone harassing you, you could. I don't know. Okay, I think I may go because I'm really tired. And it's almost been. I literally said I'm going to stop because it's been 56 minutes. And now we're at an hour and 56 minutes. And I can probably end this properly rather than. Oh, what am I doing? Pressing all these buttons. I can end this properly rather than slamming the thing shut. Okay, so it should have been about 45 minutes. So I've got about 15 minutes to go. Alright then. Well, I'm going to say good night now. Thank you for sticking around for this whole time and keeping me company. I don't know if I'll upload this to my channel or not. I don't know. Shall I? Do you think I should? Do you think anyone would watch it? Because it's very long. Maybe I'll put it on there for the lols. Oh, the Celtic Goth is still watching. I thought everyone had gone. Okay. Well, thank you for watching. If it's sunny where you are, it's probably not because it's England. If it's dark where you are, I hope you're enjoying the darkness. And I will see you probably on Saturday, if not before. Bye!